Hey guys, I'm doing film reviews now. So today I'm going to review a 2021 film called Mother Slash Android. And it's directed and written by Mattson Tomlin, and it stars Chloe Grace Moretz. So I just watched the film, and it's not until the end of the film that you realize that it's a metaphor, because there's no indication that the woman is an android until then you realize it's a metaphor, mother slash android. So what it's saying is that women can have a very strong maternal instinct, but then they can flip and switch to being robots who would execute their own babies or give them up for adoption. So the movie starts out with the typical thing where a young white college woman finds out that she just got pregnant from her African American boyfriend, and she's like blank, blank, blank. And then she tells one of her girlfriends that she's pregnant and gets a hug. And then she says that she's decided she's going to have, and then it cuts out. So what does that mean? She's going to have the baby executed, or is she going to have the baby, meaning give birth? So it doesn't say. That's the movie. The movie's about the thought process she goes through. And then it's a very intense movie. And there were a few times when, I had to like take the Vision Pro off and give it a little bit of a rest, take a pee break or something, because it's a very, very intense film. I was surprised by that. But in the end, the boyfriend has to go because, it's a metaphor. He doesn't have the social mobility that, that she needs. And that's symbolized by, he lost his feet and, they got amputated. It wasn't until he had a run-in with the robots, meaning white people, that, he realized that he didn't have any social mobility. But then he jokes about, maybe he'll get some robot feet. She lets go of him. And then the baby in the movie, the metaphor is that she gives the baby up for adoption. But either way, she ends up without the baby, and then she joins rank and file society, which is symbolized by she goes off with a military convoy to start a new life. So it's a very intense film, and that's why there's the title, Mother Slash Android. She can flip from being a mother to, oops, I'm a robot now. So it's a good film. I liked it. I mean, it was a little bit sickening because it was so intense, but interesting that the director writer was able to handle this very sensitive subject matter so subtly, and it's going to offend somebody, of course, but it's so subtle that it is not offensive. You could tell that the filmmaker didn't actually, approve of, this sort of mixed relationship, because interestingly, the characters never kiss each other on the lips, which would be, kind of unusual for a film involving a couple, having a baby and all that kind of stuff. So that was interesting, but it is something to think about, Mother Android. When you think about, you know, AI has the same, their neural networks are modeled after ours. So it's kind of, wow, you know, they can flip.